I have too many kill teams that I haven't painted, but today we're gonna fix that.
Hey everyone, welcome to Mountainside Tabletop. Got a bit of a different video today. Today we're going to show you how we paint 2 kill teams in one sitting.
Yeah, we're going to put 8 hours on the clock, and we've got primed and built minis, but no paint other than the primer, and we're going to get them from primed to completely finished in 8 hours. They look like crap, but they're going to be done. We're going to call them done.
Yeah, with Season 3 around the corner, we definitely need to get our pile of shames in order and, get everything ready for the new season and get some games in.
Yeah, I've got some Kommandos here. I primed them up last night, and they're ready to go. They've been sitting in my pile of shame since, like a year ago?
Yeah.
I built 5 of them on stream, last winter, and now I'm finally gonna finish them up.
Today, I'm going to be painting up the Kasrkins that have been sitting in Brad's pile of shame since Shadow Vaults came out about a year ago.
Yeah, I donated them to the cause because I just have too much stuff, so Victor's going to deal with them.
Similarly, I built and primed them last night, so we're starting from black plastic today. And we'll see how it goes. Give you an hour-by-hour breakdown of our process. A lot of the painting we do is under really tight timelines like this to get videos out, so, sit back and watch the magic happen.
Yeah, we're going to do this basically in a 9 to 5, so take a day off work and get a kill team painted.
Yep.
Easy.
Easy.
Also, before we go on, Victor, before we start this challenge, I would like to take a moment, thank our patrons.
Yeah.
Especially our 1 HP gangsters and mountain goats. All right, should we get this thing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Get this thing on the road. Let's get started. So here we are off to the races, getting going. Both of our schemes are starting off with some airbrush work.
Yeah, I'd like to just point out, mine doesn't require an airbrush. It definitely could have just been done with a normal brush. I'm just base coating everything in the same tan color to deal with the fabric now.
And I'd also like to point out that I called this. I knew I was gonna have airbrush problems. There was either a clog or something was tightened too tight, and it wasted like 20 minutes of me messing around. So eventually I had a second backup airbrush that came with the compressor. It's not very good, but I just switched to that for time purposes. And I got to base coating in this deep purple color.
Yeah, I mean, like most airbrush schemes, you had to spend 20 minutes troubleshooting an airbrush, which always seems to be part of it. Once my first coat dried, I'm just going around with Black Legion to pick out all the armor and basically everything that isn't the undersuit fabric.
My plan here is basically to get a nice synth-wavy zenithal highlight on everything as a base coat, and then just pick stuff out with priority on the skin and the faces, and then I'll see what I have time for.
So 1 hour in, I'm pretty happy with what I've got done so far. The fabric underneath the armor is basically done. So I'm just picking out body armor, skin, and guns from here on out.
Yeah, I'm base coated. I got my zenithal down, so the paint is still wet here on the turntable, as you can see, but next step for me is to start on the skin, which is what I've budgeted almost the entire 8 hours on. Okay, back at it. We're an hour in now. I've got a nice cowlick here from the respirator. Don't abuse your lungs if you're airbrushing, wear protection.
I'm still just picking out the black pieces, and then I think eventually in this hour, I'm going to do the shoulder pads and the helmets with red contrast paint just for a bit more color, but I do realize that they kind of look like firefighters at this point, so I'm not feeling great about my paint job. God, I forgot I had coffee.
Suck that caffeine back.
Whew! I only had a medium because I know I'm getting a large at lunchtime.
I'm just picking out skin here. Got this really nice AK blue that I found, kind of like a bright neon-y greenish blue. We're gonna put all the paint that we used in the description of this video. So if you want to kind of follow along and kind of get a similar result, you can check the description, and we'll have both paint lists down below.
Okay, so I forgot my Reikland Fleshshade, so I have to go through Brad's absolute ridiculous pile of crap paint to find it. Look at this. Look at this. That organization
It's organized.
is not.
Paint's in the paint drawer. That's organized.
Okay, everyone, you can help me find it because I need the light from. What's Seraphim Sepia? What color is that? Sepia? Shut up. Oh my god. Okay, wish me luck. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go. I'll be back in a bit. Anyone want coffee or anything? I'm definitely stopping.
Okay, I'm all by my lonesome here.
Yeah, I'm just having a coffee and going for a really nice autumn walk with my dog. So 3 hours in, yeah, I'm feeling all right. I've got to do a lot of work on details and my like crappy, sketchy, fake non-metallic metal on all the guns. And then I think, you know, I'll pretty much be there as far as the, you know, bulk of the painting.
Yeah, I've gotten half of my team done skin-wise. I'm not even doing a full base coat. Basically, I'm going straight to highlights. I want the purple to be visible underneath because it kind of like adds the whole effect, you know? But I'm on track to finish, I think. They'll be very different from anything I've painted before, but I'm really excited to see what they look like when they're done.
Yeah, me too.
Back at it. Victor's still out to lunch.
Yeah, I took a bit of a long lunch, eh?
Yeah. How long were you going? Like an hour?
Yeah, about.
Yeah. So 7 hours painting for you?
Yeah.
I mean, I am the slower of the two of us, but...
Done yet?
Almost. Bro, check out my flamer. Friggin' fire, literally.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm starting to get backache.
Yeah.
You can see my posture is something weird's going on. I don't know. I'm off to my lunch now, but I'm just gonna inhale some mac and cheese because I don't have to walk a dog and I need all the time I can get.
Yeah, so now I'm going to spend the next little while just working on all the metallic. I decided not to use metallic paints here because, you know, in my experience, they really require a wash to look their best, and I don't want to wait for that because I've got some varnishing and griming that I know I'm going to have to wait for later. So I'm just doing everything in a bunch of different shades of gray to kind of sell the metallic look without metallic paints.
You can tell we're both starting to lose focus, a little more phone checking, a little more stretching.
Okay, so we finished A New Hope. We're about halfway through Empire Strikes Back, which I'm going to mute so that we don't get copyright burned. How's it going? You going to make the... feeling good about the deadline?
They'll be done. Just depends if they'll look good or not.
Looking good. Looking so good.
Look at this guy's arm.
Look at that guy's arm. Getting there. It's Darth Vader. So around this point, I started to dry brush on top of the black armor panels. This wasn't originally part of my plan, but they needed something just to break it up a little bit. Not sure I'm totally sold on how it came together, but you know, had to pass the time somehow.
Brutal, dude. I'm out here taking advantage of every second I got, and you're like, yeah, I'm yawning. Looks like I've moved on from skin now. I'm picking out details on the faces. Got some like light pinks, mixed up a couple colors together, and I got like this really light minty greenish thing. I'm doing all the like the teeth and the squigs, fangs, and all that stuff. And this is where I really started to think that everything has been coming together. Starting to look really cohesive. Patreon.
At the last minute, I've decided to use a sponge to add some texture to break up the red, just doing some battle damage on their helmets and shoulder pads.
So we're just going at it. We're like hour 6 now, and Victor, what just happened?
Sponge too hard, man fell off. Obviously not a big deal, but 6 hours in, I might start crying, honestly.
All right, I'm starting to get fatigued now a little bit. This is much longer than my normal painting session would go. But I mean, look at that knob. He's looking fresh, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where I am. I mean, I've got everything, more or less painted. Gonna do a bit more detail on the faces, but right now I'm gonna give everything a gloss varnish and then just wait as long as I can for it to dry before putting some streaking grime on it.
Okay, mask's back on for some varnish right now.
Okay, it's 3 o'clock.
You done varnishing?
I've varnished.
Can I take my mask off?
You can take your mask off. This is a weird spot for me now because I am going to spend the next hour basically doing nothing, waiting for this to dry, hoping that this dries so I can do my streaking grime and then call it. How you doing?
I'm on face and base patrol.
Nice.
Can't see anything, can you?
You can see that there are minis over there.
Yeah, face and base patrol.
We're on Return of the Jedi now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend the next hour painting up some void bases.
It's pretty fun.
Wish me luck. So for the Void War bases, I'm just copying my scheme from my Shatterpoint minis, just sponging on some different gray colors, going pretty heavily with the paint so it keeps some texture, and then, throwing some diluted orange in for rust wherever I want to.
Shout out to my wife for giving me this little pink squid sticker that I slapped on my computer.
Yeah, nice. Also the Hamtaro that's on my phone. Okay, so we're at the point where Brad is frantically searching for Phoenician purple.
Got it.
Nice. And I'm trying to dry my bases on our air filter. Also, a shout out to all of my elementary school teachers that said I would always get my work done but would spend a lot of time in class just distracting the people near me, because this hour is definitely a lot of time just distracting Brad. How much super glue do you have? Just that?
Yeah, because everything else is stuck unless you want to get a hobby knife and chop the tips off, which you're welcome to.
So I got a grime strip and...
Yeah, true.
Should I use plastic glue maybe? Plastic glue and paint is a bad combo and it takes time. Do you have any of the Gorilla super glue or is it all this?
You can probably salvage it if you find it. To chop the tips off though.
That's fine.
Do you have one more varnish left?
Yes. But I'm doing that at 5 minutes to 6.
Great.
Okay. Was not expecting to be undone by super glue here. These are definitely all going to come off once I start trying to use them in. Okay, so we've reached threat level midnight here. The super glue, and 1 hour left. The super glue I have is not sticking the thing to the base, so I gotta go run to Mark's Work Warehouse because they have the right super glue. See you in a bit. Yeah.
Actually, give me 2 seconds.
Well,
This is my last one.
it's my car is a 5-minute walk away.
Here, I have to wait for these to dry anyway. I'll drive you if we need to go.
Okay.
Get my keys.
Okay, let's go.
They have it?
Their goddamn computer froze, but yes, they have.
What's up, y'all? We're back.
Okay, just like we planned it.
Part of me kind of wishes that Darth Vader stayed evil, Luke dies, and then the end of the movie is just the bad guys always win. Reject capitalism.
Grime time! I love grime time. Grime time is my favorite part of every paint job.
Yeah, I gotta get me in on some grime
yeah,
time.
you're
at some
missing out
point.
on grime time, dude. I'm not letting the streaking grime sit on them for too long because I'm not totally sold on the quality of the varnish layer I put on beforehand. And I really don't want to start reactivating and stripping paint. So yeah, just doing a quick grime here, like a grime light.
Intensify the forward batteries. I don't want anything to get through. Intensify forward firepower.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Is it accurate?
All right, well, finally I'm putting on my last layer of matte varnish and then I'm gonna be done. Are you gonna make it?
They'll be done. Like I said, they will be done.
Yeah.
It just depends on if they look good or not.
Yeah, well, you know, who cares? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 hours and 2 kill teams.
Guess the rest don't get puffs.
Yeah, nice.
We did it.
Whew. All right, so there you have it, my 8-hour, or I guess 7-hour Kasrkin. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I don't think I'll be winning any golden demons with them, but they're certainly tabletop ready. They're battle report ready. They'll be coming soon to the channel. And yeah, overall, I'm pretty pleased with the results here.
They look so good.
Thank you.
Grime Time did some serious work for you.
It always does. So, my main overarching idea here was to give myself a really, really limited palette. Less time selecting colors was just going to be probably a boon for me. So yeah, I stuck with kind of the Zorn palette because as we all know, John Blanche is the GOAT. But otherwise, it was a really quick scheme. Overall, I think I'm really happy with the result and can't wait to get them on the table.
So, okay, I've never done a paint job like this, and I'm pretty new to airbrushing. This is like my second paint job using the airbrush, but I have to say this is pretty close to what I was envisioning in my head, which is kind of shocking to me, but I'm quite pleased. Like, obviously, there are so many things that I could have gone in and just picked out little details. The base kind of reads as black. It's a lot darker than I was hoping it was going to turn out, but I don't hate it, and the effect as a whole looks really, really good for the amount of time that I put in, and I'm really pleased with this.
I think they look great. I think there's like such a cool cohesive scheme with them, and to me it really looks like orcs at night, like you're seeing them where you can't really tell colors and everything looks kind of purple and blue. Like I think it's a really effective scheme.
They're real vibey.
Totally.
They're really vibey. And like Grime Time was the go for you. I think this purple and pink Zenithil combo did all the work for this paint job. Well, we did it, Victor. We did it.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
I'm thrilled. I had a plan.
Yeah.
I executed the plan.
Nice.
And they look great. Overall, for 8 hours, that's by far the fastest I've painted anything. I'm really happy with that.
And you know what? If you've got a local game store kill team night, you've got a fresh box of new guys you want to get painted up, call in sick to work. 9 to 5, get it done. Go roll some dice.
Totally.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully this has inspired you to just slam your pile of shame and get it done as fast as you possibly can, because you'll be happier.
Yeah, what a day.
You'll be less sad, and you'll live your life with less stress and anxiety.
And shame.
And I'm going to sleep so well tonight, knowing that I have one less kill team to paint up.
Yeah, 2 less, because this was yours.
That is true. That is true. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks to the patrons again. Who voted. I had a little patron poll.
Right.
Should I do these guys or the Wormblade? And the Commandos were what the patrons chose. So thank you to our patrons. Thank you to you, Vic.
Yeah, likewise.
And
thanks for driving me to Mark's Work Warehouse to emergency buy some super glue.
Thanks for watching. Peace, y'all.